Well, happy Thursday. How are my fire signs doing today? I hope all is well with you and your loved ones. I hope you're having a fantastic day or had a fantastic day, depending on where you're at on this beautiful planet we all share. Thank you for choosing my channel. I greatly appreciate that. If you could hit that like button, it would mean a lot to me. It would really help me get my algorithms out there. If you have not subscribed to my channel, could you please? I really would appreciate that. Thank you. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. Remember, this is a general read, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. And we'll get started here to see what message or messages are coming for you for today. Last shuffle, and we will see what's coming out. Let there be wisdom, let there be light. Let me be challenged to open my sight. Let no harm ever be done, and remember all life is one. With truth and with heart may the highest be done, that all realms heal in the sun. Show me only my highest good, and for the highest good be done. Let this be without illusion, fantasy, or wishful thinking. Blessed be a whole. Thank you. Do I have three? I have three. Right into reality. 32 cards, that's a 5. Your great wave awaits you, that's a 40. Just breaks down to a 4. Your galactic grandmother is a 5. Your ancestors are there wanting to talk to you, wanting to see you. Some of you need to actually write your intentions down. This is what I would like. On a piece of paper. Hopefully you're journaling. You are journaling your dreams, and you have a journal that you go to every day and talk about what happened and things that in your life that are important, downloads that are given to you. But I'm really feeling that you have to go and actually write the words down and put them in your journal. You can do a smoke ceremony. And the smoke ceremony is you write the intentions down on a piece of paper, and then don't do this someplace where you catch your house on fire yourself or cause a forest fire, please. We have enough forest fires in this world right now. But you have it written on a piece of paper. You light that piece of paper and you ask your angels to take what you have written on this piece of paper to the divine and universe, so that way you can get your blessing in that you have. And like I said, have someplace safe for as it burns down, so you can put it down in the ashes. And then the ashes that are there, you should bury them in the ground. That's one way to do it. Another way is simply just writing them into your journal and forget about it. That's setting your intentions, your manifestations of what you want. And when you do that, what is coming to you is going to come to you very rapidly, very fast. It's going to be like all of a sudden, it's here. And just to let you know that it's there. Now, some of you have been getting downloads from your galactic grandmother, your ancestors, saying, hey, you're in line. It's your time. Get up there. Go ask. But some of you too are not listening to that. You're saying, no, it can't be. It can't be my time. I just don't believe it. I can't believe this was going to happen this fast. Always remember, as grandmas always would tell us, when something is given to us, always say thank you. And always say please when asking for this. So I would suggest very strongly, when you write it, regardless what it is, go please, God, divine, whoever you believe in, great spirit, and universe, could you please bring me this? If you want, and if you feel comfortable with it, you could put it in your journal and still do a little burn ceremony. It's not unheard of. But just don't put the ashes in the garbage. Put them in your garden. Put them out there in nature. Let Mother Nature take it. Let them be decomposed. But make sure your fire's out, please. I don't want somebody coming writing me saying, I did what you said. I did the burn ceremony. And I burnt my house down and my neighbor's house down, and there's a forest fire going now. I guarantee you what you asked for is never going to come to you, because logic and responsibility is a part of the way of life that we must lead here on this planet. So let's see what other messages that we get to this, that we can extend it out, or something that'll give us a little more clarification on this. I'm getting the bottom 10 of Wands, putting down the burdens, its end. So you doing this could be the end of your hardships, your burdens, your problems that you have. We do have a new moon on the 14th, which I believe is today. Let me stop and think. Yeah, today's the 13th. Yeah, yesterday was the 13th. Today is the 14th. So either do it today or in the next couple of days. The energies for these moons are usually we'll have 3 days before, the day of, and then 3 days after. So there's 5 days involved in it. 6 days, 7 days, 3, 6, 7 days. Boy, I'm bad at. I'm glad I have a calculator to do my checking. Something else for the people, the new moon is going to happen, I believe, depending on where you're living. It will happen at 9:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So depending on where you're at in the United States or in the world, I don't have the Greenwich Mean Time, that you can adjust it to your times to where you're at. Now, the new moon, when we say the new moon happens like at 9:45 Pacific Standard Time, Google it. Ask when the new moon is going to occur in your time zone. That'll be the best. Especially as me, because I'm so bad at math. You know that now. It's dark, and then the minute that it cracks and the light starts shining onto you, that is the official new moon, when the light comes to us, the brightness. We are no longer in the dark. We are now achieving light. We are seeing things clearly. I just wanted to pass that out to you so you understand how the new moon works. If you wanted to, on the 14th, if you have time tonight, depending on where you're at, go and do your ceremony just prior to it. 5 minutes to it. Prior to it. I mean, I don't know how many things you're going to ask for. I mean, you can put it all on one piece of paper and ask for it. But I would ask for it. The Knight of Pentacles. If you write yourself into reality, what you're asking for is coming to you. It's been slow in coming, but you have to understand that maybe you were not ready to receive it. Everything happens in divine timing. And we do not get anything until we are ready for it, when we have done the lessons. If you're asking to become a multimillionaire, and then you start thinking, I'm going to buy a big mansion, I'm going to buy a yacht, I'm going to buy all these fancy foreign cars, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, the divine in the universe may be saying, you're not ready for that. Death card. Everything's changing for you. Write it into reality. Ask for the love of your life. Ask, you know what? People always go, well, write it down. And they all have the same thing of ask for it. But everybody is under the impression that when you ask for something, you write something down on those pieces of paper or piece of paper. You can ask for multiple things. You know, people go, well, you can only ask for one. Who made that rule up? The universe is infinite. There is no pie out there. Because you're asking for multiple blessings does not mean someone else down there is not going to receive their blessing. That's not how it works in the universe. That's how we've been trained in the 3D. Well, there's a pie. There's only so much pie. And if you ask for more, then so-and-so is not going to get any pie. No. That's here. You're not asking here for something here to be given to you. You're asking the universe and the divine to please give me that pie. Ask for the whole pie. If you want a whole pie, ask for the whole pie. The universe will give it to you when the timing's right. It may give you a slice at a time. But no, things are changing. The old is going away. The old ideas, the way we used to think, the way we're doing, your life is changing drastically because you're starting to realize more things. The Three of Wands, you've asked for it and the universe is saying, sure, come, let it come towards you. This Three of Wands is an individual, is interesting. He's carrying the 3 torches of things that he's asked for. And this person is on the ground handing him his crown to bring him a king. But yet, he has one shoe and one foot without a shoe. He knows what it's like to walk in pain. He knows what it's like to be unbalanced. Have you ever walked in one shoe? I don't care how low it is. Good grief. You are out of balance. And it's coming to you. The things have changed in your life. And when the death card comes, it's the universe saying, it's done. You don't want to do it. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make you do it. Well, you're not, if you're asking for abundance, the universe is just not going to throw abundance on your lap. The universe is going to sit there and say, you got to ask me for it. It's like when you want help, you can ask your angels and archangels to help you. They will not help you unless you ask. They are not to interfere. So be clear of that. But yeah, writing what you want into reality, write out a piece of paper. The only thing I can tell you is if you're looking for the love of your life, don't say, I want a person of a certain height, a certain hair color, a certain eye color, a certain skin tone, whatever. You cannot be that specific because that person may never be found for you. What the universe has for you is the intertangling of souls. This person you may meet may be somebody in a store. It may be somebody you never, and you're going to look at them and go, I know you. And they're going to go, I know you too. And you're going to go, I don't know where we met, but I know you. That is soul recognition. That could be the person, your person. It could be the person that you're a soulmate with, that you are here to teach them a lesson. Or they're there to teach you a lesson. They could be the love of your life. I don't know. But no one's going to judge judgment. This card is up next. No one's going to judge you if you ask for the whole pie. You can ask for infinite abundance. And, you know, a lot of people, when they start talking about infinite abundance, they talk about money, spiritual, increasing my awareness, my health. What happens if you ask for infinite abundance of knowledge? Think about it. You would actually be able to access the universe for everything that's out there. It would be pretty cool. That could be worth to you much, much more than money. What happens if you access and say, I want infinite abundance of knowledge? And there, in your downloads, your knowledge coming to you, you are told That plant will cure cancer. That plant will cure people being obese. That plant taken will take care of high blood pressure, diabetes, glaucoma. What happens if that's the knowledge that you are given? Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't it be great to be able to help people like that? You don't have to sell it. You can give the person the knowledge and say, this is how you do it, this is how you prepare it. And when they ask, well, how much is it? Say, you know what? You give me what your heart tells you to give me. That way you're not eliminating somebody who cannot afford it. And you're taking care of all of the population, all of humanity. What a wave to be on. Your grandmother would be so proud of you to do that. And the universe isn't going to judge you for what you're asking for, what you're writing down. The Ten of Wands. The burdens. Getting rid of all the burdens that you have. That knowledge, that joy, that happiness. So if you're asking for the love of your life, ask for it. But don't write a 5-page report on how you want this person to look. Ask them to bring me in the person that is supposed to be with me. We have the Ten of Wands, releasing the burdens, growing forward. The Nine of Swords, no more sleepless nights. Imagine when this abundance comes into you, when your life changes. What amazing things are coming forward to you. No more are you going to be up in your head and at night going, I am so worried about that. You know, sometimes the planets influence us and we don't sleep. I know I have really had a really hard time the past couple of weeks because where the placement of the one planet was, that at night it was like I just couldn't sleep. And it wasn't because I had a lot of problems. It was just the alignment of the planets. And now that planet has gone from retrograde to direct, but another one's starting. So maybe my 3 days of nice sleep are over. I don't know. Hopefully it's not. Temperance. Bringing you into balance. The angels will work with you when you send that, if you send that, however you want to send it. But be aware of it. It'll happen fast for you once you get in line for it. The balance will happen fast. What's coming for you will be there. That's the great wave. Instead of it taking you for, it's been taking so long to realize this is what I need to do to bring this into me. A little mantra, if you're having financial difficulties, and I don't see any pentacles out here, so I don't think you're, oh yeah, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. And that is a steady income, but may not be what you really wanted in life. So if you're asking, here's a little mantra you could say 3 times a day. You put your left hand over your heart and you say, I have enough money. Money flows to me easily. Because basically here, you are paying your bills with the Knight, but there's not a whole lot extra coming into you. That's going to change. 3 times it's, I have enough money. Your left hand on your heart. Money flows to me easily. I have enough money. Money flows to me easily. I have enough money. Money flows to me easily. And there's your wave. Things will happen fast for you. If you are worried about making your bills, a little bit of, with the Ten of Wands, some burdens put onto you, things not really happening, it'll change. The Death card's there, it's telling you. The Hermit, you're learning stuff, you're moving forward in life, you're starting to understand how this whole thing works, this whole universe. And it's interesting, remember I said one of the things you might want to ask for is abundance of knowledge. The Hermit, abundance of knowledge. Maybe that's your calling, maybe that's your wave, maybe that's what you need to do. I'm not going to clarify the Death card because the Death card's very positive. We know that it's an end of a cycle, something It's the ending, and something new is coming to you now. You can't stop it. It's not like the world card where it's a cycle where it keeps going. No, the universe and the divine has stepped in and said, "You're done. We're moving this forward. We're going to make this happen. You're going to get the information that you need." I'm really being drawn back to this Hermit card with the abundance of knowledge, shining your light and helping others. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Why are you so burdened? Thank you. The Queen of Wands. The passionate new starts, the strength that you have, the love that you have for people, the love that you may have coming into you, because some of you may be asking for the universe to bring you in the beautiful person that's supposed to be in your life. The Nine of Swords. Okay, there's your financial struggles. They're going to be over with. That's what you're being awakened from. You've had, like I said, you've had enough money coming into you, but it was just, you were living paycheck by paycheck. Now the universe is stepping in and saying, here's the pentacles. Here's the abundance that's coming to you. And again, some of it's going to be financial. What are you going to write into reality? And when it gets out there to you, either writing in your journal or doing a smoke ceremony. And when you do it, make sure you do it the right way. Sage yourself, sage the area that you have. And always when you get done, say thank you. And when you start, say please. That's where the galactic grandmother comes in at. All right. Oh my. And on the bottom we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. How you're fated and destined for this. The Empress. Birthing whole new lives, new way of abundance, of joy. Some of you may need to do a smoke ceremony. Or just simply write it in your journal. Write it in your journal, do a smoke ceremony. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to do anything. The King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Very truthful individuals. Very powerful, understanding. Divine couple. Somebody out there is going to be asking the universe and divine in their smoke ceremony for the person that they need to, that is supposed to be destined for them. And then we have the Moon card, seeing things clearly. What did I say about the moon? The moon is black, the moon is black. Then all of a sudden, that crackle light comes through. So I think this new moon is going to be very dominant for you, very helpful to bring you into what you need. All right. There's your reading for today. It's up to you to do it. We all have free will. I'm not forcing you to do anything. So, love and light. Namaste.